Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Friday, October 13th, 2023. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and Day Trader S&P 500. As always, we want to get our YouTube subscribers caught up with our newsletter subscribers, what they've had the last couple days. I want to start with the US 10-year. We're looking at a daily chart. You can see wave 1 up here. That's from way back in 2020. Wave 2 pullback here, and then we've got a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up, apparently a 4 still forming, if you will, and then we'll have a 5 up. We had a trigger here above this wave 1 high, would give us a wave 3 target after the wave 2 low was in. We got the low. The target for wave 3 is 7.255%. Keep in mind, wave 1 took a couple years. Wave 3 is just 6 months old. Okay, so here we go. This will be 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, 5 up for the larger wave 1. Then we'll get a 2 pullback, and then we'll get a huge third wave of at least 2 degrees of trend to begin that assault on 7.255%. This is the daily chart. We can look at the, that's a daily chart also, but I wanted to show you guys we had a target for, this is wave 3, blue circle, this is wave 4, wave 5 target was 4.991, we hit 4.889, so within 2/1000ths of a point accuracy. I don't know what that percentage is, but it's really close to 100%. Okay, moving on, let's look at the E-minis. A lot going on this chart. Let me make it full size, full page here. Okay, you can see from the B wave high, we've got a 1 down with a circle, a 2 up, and this is 1 of 3, this is 2 of 3. You can see our Fibonacci time zone here, pretty much spot on. 1 is a direct hit, 2 is a direct hit on the 1.618, you see in the blue down here. This third of 5th wave was within a day. Okay, now we've got the next turn date on the Fibonacci time zone, of October 18th, and the next is November the 9th. Okay, so we were looking at this, let me get this, there we go. All right, we had this 1 down, then we've got a 2 up. We're looking for this retracement, these targets here. It hit the 382, hit the 500, looks like it's sitting in between there. If 2 is complete at this 4430.5 high, there are our wave 3 targets. Should go below the wave 1 low of 4235.50. There's where it gains equality at 4068.50. That's a minimum target there. Okay, so I want to get out of this full screen mode here, and somebody asked about showing the Fibonacci time zone. So let's remove it and put it back in again. You guys can see this is on Trading View. We can go to the 1. There we go. That's how you do it. You start at, well, in this case, the high, go to the first low, the first wave, and it should give you the next targets. Okay, that's how we use that there. Let's get into, that was the daily. Let's go down to the hourly. Okay, let me review first. This was 1, so we're trying to find where is 2. Okay, so from that wave 1 low, we've got an A up, a B down, C equals A at 4422.50. It hit 4430.50. Like we tell our monthly subscribers to our newsletter, we always look for a change in trend at the smallest degree of scale. Usually 1 minute, maybe 5 or 10, but usually 1 minute. Okay, and so we'll get into that. By the way, we've done a lot of triggers and targets, and these triggers and targets have had amazing accuracy with direct hits here. You can see them all over the place. We didn't have any of these last few days because I was out for a week, okay, but came back earlier this week, so we expect to have more direct hits. That's a little bit of a stretch, 8 points, so I didn't call it a direct hit, but we're looking for an ABC up, and to put that in perspective, there we go, the ABC, and there's the wave 2. Okay, the top of C will also be the top of 2 in parentheses, so it could go higher, but again, we want to look at the smaller degree of trend, basically the 1 minute. But let's go down to the 10-minute first. Okay, there's the wave 2 high, 4430.50. There it is there. We've got a 1 down, a 2 up, a 3 down, which is a 1.618, and a 4 up. Now all we need is a 5. We get a 5 that's lower, excuse me, than the wave 3 low. We have the first sign of a change in trend. 5 down, then we need 3 up to a lower high, and then another 5 down to a lower low to verify that we have a change in trend. I'll show you guys one other thing here. This is the 1 minute chart. This is what we put out to our subscribers. I'll show you guys that later. Interestingly, we've got a 1 down, a 2 up. This 3 is a 4.618 multiple. In bear markets and panics and crashes, you see these not 1 and not 1.618 and not 2.618, but 3.618, 4.618 in these third waves, okay? That's a very telltale sign. That was within the larger degree wave 1. There's the 2 up. Again, the 3 here was a 1.618, and the 4 is near the 618 and above the 0.500, okay? But it needs to stay below the wave 1 low, okay? So we still have a couple things to work out to tell us that wave 2 up is complete and we have a change in trend to wave 3. We still need to allow for a move up to these higher, but this 4 needs to stay below this wave 1 low, and this 5 needs to make a lower low than this 3. Okay, so let's get to our report here, and there it is, yesterday's post-market close. Okay, 2 up appears complete. You can see these charts a little better. There's the wave 2 up targets in red. There's the actual right there between the 50% and the 618. There's the wave 3 targets from that wave 2 high. Of course, any move higher in wave 2 pulls these wave 3 targets up higher. So still waiting for verification. We're about, what, 4/5 of the way there, so we'll see how it pans out. We could get it today. We'll see the verification. Okay, here's the Fibonacci time zone up above, which I showed you guys earlier. Okay, that's a tool within TradingView, and these are the Fibonacci time spiral dates that I've been doing for over 25 years. You can see they're pretty close, but they look at excuse me, the next 2 right there in succession. There's the 1024, and by the way, this one on 1116, I haven't said this in a while, but I originally started this Fibonacci time spiral turn dates here, as you can see Fibonacci sequence there, way back in 1997, and I started it from highs to find a 55-day low, which usually marks a low, 55 Fibonacci days after the high. For some reason, back in March of 22, I started one from the low, something different for me, and the slippage is how much it's off, and you can see there's no more than 1 day of slippage going back to March of 21. Okay, it's October of 23 now, so this one shows 11/16 for the next turn date. So we will see how that works out, but so far so good on that one there. Okay, there's where we had our wave 2 targets from the previous report to this one. Okay, those targets were achieved. Again, we're between the 50% and the 618. Okay, there's C equals A. We showed you guys that before. There was the 1.0, and there was the actual. There's the 1.272 and 1414 to 1618. Okay, must allow for a move to higher targets. It was achieved. And here's where we're looking at the short-term change in trend. Okay, we're looking at the smallest degree of trend for there's that 4.618 for the 5 waves down followed by 3 up, and here is the 1 minute that we had. That 4 made a slightly higher high overnight, but again, it needs to stay below the wave 1 low, and then we need to see a 5 to a lower low. Okay, that should be about it. There's those wave 3 targets in print, if you will. Okay, and there's our make or breaks. Where is it wrong? Okay, 2 cannot retrace more than 100% of 1, and this is the bigger picture here. 2 different degrees of trend. We have been in sell rally mode for quite some time. Okay, let me get you guys back to this 1 minute, and it's a little after, about, I guess, what, almost 20 minutes after 7 a.m. Eastern time. There's that slightly higher high in 4 from the report last night, and here we go with wave 5 down. we'll see how that breaks down. But we need to see this below the wave 3 low there. So that's what we're looking at. Very short term. Hard to update YouTube short term 1 in 10 minute. That's why we have the monthly subscription to our newsletter, which we publish at least once a day, sometimes more than once a day, as market conditions warrant. So let's get you guys back here. There's the 10 minute, there's the hourly, and there's the bigger picture. That's that B wave high. 1 down, 2 up, 1 of 3, 2 of 3. Allow for a move up here, but again, look for the short term 1 minute to see a change in trend to identify when 2 up is complete, and we'll look for wave 3 down once we get verification. All right, that's it for today. You guys have a great weekend, and until next time, take care, everyone.